Hello. Hello, good evening, sir. Uh, I can't hear you. You are not connected to the audio, I suppose.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, sir. Yeah.
Hi, yes, I can hear you now. Will you come here?
Yes. Hello. Good evening, Bita.
What?
Good evening.
He's just a little tired because he just finished a class for 1 hour. So I was just explaining him like, okay, yes, you will be fine. It was just for some time.
It's just for half an hour. Okay. And
Okay.
here, actually, you don't need to write anything. We are just going to do it orally. So you won't get tired. Okay. Okay. So just tell me your name, Bita.
My name is Vida.
Vedant. Okay, Vedant. So tell me, what's your hobby? In which class do you read? What do you love to do? Anything? Tell me about yourself.
Uh,
From which place you are? Just tell me anything, what you wish.
the United States.
Okay.
One of my favorite hobbies is piano
Okay.
or indoor hobbies like chess.
Good. You know how to play chess.
Yes.
Good. And you're in grade 3, right?
Yes, I'm in grade 3.
Okay. So, Meta, today what we are going to do is the time. Okay, you must be knowing about minutes, hours, seconds. You must have heard about these terms, right?
Yes, I
Yes.
have.
So,
And
can you tell me how many hours we have in a day?
how many hours?
Yes.
24 total a day.
Yes, correct. 24 hours. And 1 hour is equal to how many minutes?
60.
Correct. Absolutely correct. Again, 1 minute will be how many seconds?
60.
Yes. Now, how many weekdays you have in a week?
How
Many days?
many weekdays we have in a week? Like 7 days in a week.
Yes. Out of 7 days, how many weekdays and how many weekends?
5.
5 weekdays and 2 weekends, right? Saturday and Sunday would be your weekends. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, how many days you have in 1 month?
Um. It, Sometimes you have 28, sometimes you have 29, and sometimes you have 30 or 31.
Yes, correct. So total number of days in a year?
355.
65.
365.
Yes. And when you have a leap year, then you have?
366
Yes.
days.
You just get 1 day extra added to the month of February and you have 366 days, right? That's
Yes.
correct. Okay. Now, just tell me, do you know how many months we have with the 30 days?
That's gonna be how much months you said?
Yes. How
1.
many months we have with 30 days?
Oh, that's in a year.
Yes.
We have 5 days, 5 months with 30 days.
No, we have only 4 months. Okay. Only
Okay.
4 months with 30 days. And 1 month you will be having either 28 or 29 days, right? The month of
Yeah.
February. And 7 months you have with 31 days. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you know about the hands that you have in a clock?
Yes.
How many hands do you see?
We have 2 hands in a clock.
Okay. How many? 2 hands. What are they?
Um, a minute hand
Yes.
and hour hand.
Very good. So,
And there's
our-
also a hand which moves with seconds.
yes, but generally we have 2 hands, okay, which is
Yeah.
actually visible in each of the clocks, be it a digital or the analog, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, here you have the hour hand, which is the short hand, right? And
Yeah.
minute hand is the long hand.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm sharing a PPT right now. Okay, just let me know if it's visible to you.
Okay. Yes. It's visible now.
Yes. Now, see, what is time? So, as you know, time includes all the events that have taken place in the past, that is currently going on in the present, and the events that will be taking place in the future, right? If you go through the calendar, you come across many dates, like what was on 15th of August, what was the occasion that was held on in the last month. Okay, when was your festival, particular festival? If you want to know, again you have to refer to the calendar's date and all, right? Again,
Yeah.
if you want to know what will be the next future date for the concert and all, anything, okay, or when will be the new year coming, when will be the festival coming, when is your birthday and which day it is, weekday, okay.
Yeah.
So in
Yeah.
that way, you will be referring to the calendar. So it will tell you all the events that we have already witnessed in the past time, the one which we are witnessing in the current present over here, okay, and the one which will be going on in the future. Okay.
Yeah.
Now here you can see there are 2 hands in the clock. So the short one is the hour hand and the
Hour hand and the long one is the minute hand.
yes. You can also see the numbers from 1 to
1
12,
to 12.
correct?
Yeah.
Over here, can you see this small partition over here? These all units that we have over here. Can you see these units?
Yes.
These are your seconds, okay? So
Yeah.
here, this clock is divided into 60 equal parts over here, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, these are your minutes over here. And what happened is, like here, the first we will be starting from this point after 12, okay. This
Yeah.
is 1 minute. Next,
Yeah.
this one will be a 2 minute. This is 3
Three.
minute. This is 4 minute. And the moment you come at 1, this is 5 minute. So when you get the time over here, for example, suppose if it was 5 o'clock, okay,
Yeah.
was 5 o'clock, and now you have come to point 1 over here. Okay, the minute hand over here has come to 1. So the moment it is pointing at this point over here, how will you read the time? You will be saying it as 5:05. That means this you are talking about the hour hand, right?
Yeah.
And this you are talking about the minute hand, right?
Yes.
Yes, this is lying, the minute hand over here is lying in 1 over here. 1 means this is 5 minutes. So I'm writing 05. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
if I just go with the next 5 minutes over here, when I just move on to 2, it will be 10 minutes. Similarly, if I move on to 3, it will be 15 minutes, and so on. Clear? So here, every minute over here, you can see it is just a small division over here in the whole clock, which here is 1 minute. And in this way, if you just go with the multiple of 5 over here, 5, 10, 15, 20, if you just go with this, once you reach 12, okay, once you reach this point, you will be getting 60 minutes. Okay, that's
Yeah.
why we say that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Okay, it takes
Okay.
one complete round, and here you get 60 minutes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like that. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. Now, this is very important. How do you read the time, or how do you denote the time? Okay, so what we are doing over here is, half of the clock we read the timing using past, and for half of the clock we read the timing using the word to. Okay,
Yeah.
and for the exact 12 we get o'clock. Okay, whenever you see any here hour hand and minute hand over here, okay, whenever you see the minute hand coming at 12, we always read it as o'clock. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
now see, for example, suppose if I take the time over here as the hour hand is at 7, since this is my short hand, so I'm taking it over here, and the minute hand over here is
The
pointing
minute hand.
at 12. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So if it is exactly pointing at 12, this is 7 o'clock. Yes or no?
This is, yeah, this is 7 o'clock.
Excuse me. Now, if my minute hand over here moves
Yeah.
from, okay, if it moves from 12 and it is getting shifted to, let's take so suppose I just shift this and make it go to 3. Okay, this is just going to be at 3 now. Now when you come across this point, what will be the minutes over here?
The minutes will be 15.
Correct. You get 15 minutes over here, right? And
Yes.
now here, you don't write 15 minutes past 7. We have a proper term for it, which is quarter. So whenever
Yeah.
it is 15 minutes, we use the word quarter. Okay. So
Yeah.
how do you write the time now? So you will be saying quarter past whenever it is 15 minutes. For that, we use this word quarter. Okay.
Yes.
So quarter past. Now, what is the timing that has been over here in the hour hand? It's 7. So quarter
Yeah.
past 7. That means we mean to say that 15 minutes have already passed with respect to the hour hand 7. That is 7:15. Okay, the timing is 7:15. So here, if I just want to say that 15 minutes has passed, you will be saying quarter past and the hour hand. Whatever the hour is there, you will be writing that. Okay.
Yeah.
Similarly, now, if I just move on from this point And I just come across the point over here 5. Okay. Let's suppose I'm just having the minute hand over here. Is that clear? So what is
Yeah.
this time? What is this time?
This time
How
is
many minutes passed?
7. What did you say?
How many minutes passed?
25.
Yes, correct. 25 minutes passed, right?
Yeah, so it's 7:25.
So 25 minutes past. What time passed? 7. Okay, you will be writing 25 minutes past 7. But the moment it comes from 5 to 6, okay, the moment it reaches to 6, then what do
Yeah.
you say? Either you will be saying that 30 minutes past 7, or
Yeah.
but instead of using 30 minutes, we again use a term over here which is half. Okay,
Yeah.
30 minutes means half an hour, right? So we will
Yes.
be writing half past 7. Is that clear? The current time, whatever it is, the hour hand, you have to mention the hour hand. So 5 minutes past 7, 10 minutes past 7, 15 minutes. For that, you will be using the term quarter. So quarter past 7, then 20 minutes past 7, 25 minutes past 7, and half past 7. Okay.
Okay.
Now, since you have already covered half of the clock, now you won't be using the word past. Instead, you will be using the word to, which,
2.
yes. But here again, when you are referring to the word to over here, you will be writing the next hour. You will not write 7. You will be writing the next hour, which is 8. Okay.
Yeah.
To the next hour. Past the hour, which is already there. But for 2, you will be writing the next hour. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now once this minute hand moves from 6 and it gets shifted from 6 to, let's suppose if I just shift this, let's go with this point only. Suppose I go with 10 over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Then how do you write?
Then there are,
Or
and
let's
then
go with
there
9
are,
first. Let's go with 9. If the hour hand comes over here, then
then it's gonna be quarter to 7.
you can see over here, as I told you, even the hour hand also starts shifting towards 8. Okay, the next
Yeah.
hour. So when you will be reading the time, how you will be reading? This is again how many minutes left to the next hour?
There are,
How many minutes left to 8 o'clock?
there are 15 minutes.
Yes, correct. 15 minutes is left for 8 o'clock, right? So what you
Yeah.
will be saying over here? Quarter to 8. 15 minutes is written as quarter, right?
Yeah.
So instead of writing 15 minutes, you will be writing quarter. Okay. And since we have to write the next hour, so you will be writing 8 because it will be 8 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
15 minutes is left to 8 o'clock. Next,
Yeah.
if your hour hand, minute hand moves from this point over here to, let's say, if it is moving to point 10, okay?
Yeah.
Then how do you read this time? Again, you will check it out how many minutes left to the next hour. So how many minutes left, beta?
There are 10 minutes left until 8 o'clock.
Yes, absolutely correct. 10 minutes left to 8 o'clock. So you will be writing 10 minutes to 8 like this. Okay.
Okay.
Again, when your minute hand shifts from 10 to 11. Then again, you will be left with 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So you will be writing 5 minutes to 8, the next hour. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you also will notice that the hour hand also starts shifting little towards 8 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
And now this minute hand is finally coming at 12. So now how do you read the time?
It's gonna be 8 o'clock.
Yes, exactly. Understood? So for half of the clock, first half of the clock, we use the term past. Okay.
Yeah.
And for another half, the second half of the clock, we use the word to the next hour. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now let's go to the next page. Now this is read as 1 o'clock as it is pointing at 12, the minute hand over here. And the
Yeah.
hour hand is pointing at 1. Right.
Yeah.
Now how do you read the next clock?
The next clock is gonna be 12:30 or half past 12.
Yes, correct. Okay. Again. How do you read the next one?
Okay. The next one is gonna be you read it as 7:15 or a quarter past 7.
Correct. Very good. And the last one over here?
You're gonna read it as 1:45 or quarter to 2.
Yes, quarter to 2. You will be writing the next hour. Okay. You're not going
Yeah.
to write 1. And one more thing, if the clock over here in the clock, if you notice that the hour hand is between two numbers, like between 1 and 2. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you will just check it out. Like if it is just half over here, you can write it as 1:30. Okay.
Yeah.
Or half
Yeah.
past 1. Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
here, check it out carefully. If it is crossing 1:30, then it is coming closer to 2 o'clock. So that's why here we are giving reference to 2 over here. And here, since the hour hand is closer to 1, so we are giving reference with respect to 1, the past time. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, next. Just tell me what will be the second clock. I'll be asking you few clocks, okay? Just tell me the time.
The second clock
Yeah, how do you denote this time over here?
over like the first one.
This one.
Oh. Oh, that one is gonna be 2:45 or or quarter to 2.
Quarter to next hour, beta.
Quarter to
What is
yeah.
the next hour? Quarter to 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now just tell me what will be the time for this one, the fourth one.
And the fourth one is gonna be
This one.
um 7:30 or 7:30.
It's not 7. It's between 6 and 7. It's not even 7 right now. So 6:30.
6.
Yes. It will be 6:30. Okay. Next, if you go with the next clock, how do you denote this time?
That's gonna be 1:30.
1. Look
I
at
mean
1:15.
1:15.
Yes, 1:15. And how do you write in another way?
1:15.
Yes, absolutely correct. So you'll be writing 1:15. Okay. Next one. How do you denote this time, beta? The last
That time is gonna be. Is it gonna be 4:45?
Yes,
And
that's
that,
correct.
which is gonna be 3:45.
Quarter to the next hour. Next hour. What is the next hour? How many minutes left for next hour? 15 minutes.
15.
Yeah. And what will be the next hour? What will be the time?
Next hour is gonna be 5.
Yes, so it will be 4:45. Okay, it will be approaching to 5 o'clock. It's 15 minutes left to 5 o'clock. So you will be writing 4:45. Okay,
Yeah.
understood?
Yes.
Okay. And what about the first clock? How do you denote that?
That's gonna be 6 o'clock.
Yes, correct. 6 o'clock. Now, see, how do you denote AM or PM? Now, when your time starts from the midnight over here, between 12 midnight and 12 noon. Okay, whatever the time is between 12 midnight and 12 noon, we call it as AM. Okay.
Okay.
So the moment you get at midnight, you will see that whenever you get the clock at 12, okay, both
Yeah.
minute hand and hour hand at 12,
Yeah.
is the time denoted over there. Have you ever noticed?
The time what?
Have you ever noticed how is the time denoted at that time? Exact at 12 midnight.
Yes.
Yes. How do you denote that time?
Denote?
Here, your hour hand will be displayed as 00. Minute hand is also denoted as 00 because the new time starts now from that time.
Yeah.
And even
Yeah.
the seconds will be 00. You must have seen this in your analog, not analog, digital watch.
Oh.
Whenever it is 12 midnight, na beta, it becomes 0. Everything, be it hour hand, minute hand, or seconds. Okay.
Yes.
Exact at 12 midnight, this will be 0. But now, once you move to 1 minute, 12:01, okay. Once you move to 1 minute over here, just 1
Yeah.
minute, then how does it refer to? This will be minute hand over here will be coming as this.
1.
And now even the second hand start moving. Okay.
Yeah.
So this means it is 1 minute over here. So this is with reference to the new timing that starts from the day. And here this is referred as AM. Okay.
Yeah.
So your clock here, whenever you start your timing, it starts from 12 midnight. This is AM. And from that time up to the timing 11:59 AM. That means it's morning time, 11:59 AM, just before 12 noon. Okay. Up to
Yeah.
here, we have this AM going on. Okay.
Yeah.
And next, you get 12 noon. That is in the afternoon, you get 12 noon. And this is your PM time. And again, this will be going on till night 11:59. Because from 12 again, it starts with AM, right? 12 midnight. So it will
Yes.
be up to 11:59 PM over here. Clear?
Okay, yeah.
So a clock always takes 2 rounds in a day. Okay, moving 12 hours, 12 hours. That's why we say that it takes 2 rounds, complete 2 rounds. Starts from this 12 and again ends at this point. This is one where you are coming to 12 noon. Okay. Once you
Yeah.
are starting from midnight, you are coming to completing one round and coming to 12 noon. Again, you will go with another round and you will be coming at again midnight, right? So it
Yeah.
takes 2 rounds in a day, complete 2 rounds in a day, covering 12 hours as AM time and another 12 hours as PM time. Are you getting now?
Yeah.
Okay. See, the same thing is explained over here also. From the midnight over here, your time starts as 12 a.m. over here. That is, they are telling from midnight, the AM zone starts over here, and this is done till noon time, 12 p.m. Okay, which is also known as midday. Next,
Yeah.
again, this will be continued, and you will be again moving to midnight now. Clear? The same thing is explained, how the cycle is moving on. You can see you have the same routine every day.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go to the next concept over here. You have to denote this time using AM or PM. Okay. So let's go with this. 2 hours, 30 minutes after 10 a.m. So can you tell me what will be the time after 10 a.m.?
Okay, the time will be 12:30 p.m.
Yes, absolutely correct. This is 12:30 p.m. Next, what will be the next question?
The next question will be 4 hours 30 minutes after 7:35 p.m.
Yes.
That's gonna be 12:05 p.m.
Okay.
and 12:05 a.m.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes. So here this is PM, okay?
Yeah.
Now from PM over here, you will be moving 4 hours 30 minutes. So once you just cover 4 hours, it is 11:35, right?
Yeah.
And now when you are just covering 30 more minutes, definitely it will be crossing 12 midnight. So it will be AM now. Okay.
Yeah.
It will
Yeah.
be 12:05 and this will be AM. Clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Now go with the next question.
This one is gonna be 12:25 p.m.
Okay, that's correct. Good. So here this is AM. Now you are moving 40 minutes after 11:45. So definitely this will be 12:25. And since you are crossing the noon time, the midday time, so it will be PM.
Yeah.
Next one. Now just be careful, okay? Here they are using the word before. 1 hour,
Yeah.
10 minutes before 1 a.m.
Okay. 12:50 p.m.
Is it 12:50? 1 hour. If you go back 1 hour to 1 a.m. over here, what will be the time?
The time will be
If it is 1 a.m., okay, at
yeah.
over here, if it is 1 a.m., and you need to go back 1 hour. So what will be the time? If this is 1 a.m., you need to go back 1 hour. So just go in anti-clockwise direction. Then what
Yeah.
you will be doing? If you go back 1 hour, what will be the time?
0:10.
It will be 12 midnight, right?
Yeah.
Right. And again, you need to move back how many minutes more? You need to
10.
move back 10 more minutes. So what will be the time now? Just 10 minutes left to 12 o'clock. How do you denote the time?
That's gonna be 11:50.
Yes, correct. Now this will be AM or PM?
11:50 p.m.
Yes, definitely, because here it was 1 a.m. and now you moved to 12 midnight, and the timing before 12 midnight would be PM. So this will be 11:50, okay? Not 12:50, beta, 11:50, okay?
Okay.
Now just go to the next question. Try the next one.
This.
This is again before.
Okay.
1 hour 35 minutes before 1:20. So just move back 1 hour first. What will be the time if you move back 1 hour?
12:20.
Correct. Now you have to move back 35 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
So back 35 minutes.
So yeah, I moved 20 minutes. Now it's 11:59.
No. Try again.
11.
If you move back 20 minutes, it will be 12,
Oh,
right?
it will be 11:45.
Yes, 11:45, right? Now tell me whether it will be AM or PM.
It will be AM.
Yes, because this is PM. This is the afternoon time. Okay, when you move back, this is again PM, 12:20 PM. But now when you're moving 35 more minutes over here, okay, then you are getting 11:45 AM because it is not crossing 12. So this is AM.
Yeah.
Now is this clear? Any doubt, Vita, over here?
No.
Okay. Now, how do you conversion? So when you have to convert the hours into minutes and minutes into seconds, it becomes very easy, 1 hour, we already know it's 60 minutes. So if I ask you what will be the time for 2 hours, then you can easily tell me what is the timing in minutes over here. So this is 60 minutes. You will take this 60 as it is and multiply with the number of hours being asked. So here we are asking for 2 hours. You'll be simply multiplying with 2. Okay. If I ask you for 5 hours over here, you will be simply multiplying 60 with 5. Okay. If I ask you for 10 hours, so 60 multiplied with 10, like that. So 60 times 2 over here, you will be getting 120 minutes. Clear?
Yeah.
For 5 hours, it would be 6 times 5 is 30, and we have one more zero, that's 300 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. Now moving on to the next question over here, what they're telling you. I studied for 2.5 hours. How many minutes did I study? So can you tell me, how do you calculate the number of minutes over here? Like suppose if I give you one time, 4.5 hours. So can you tell me in minutes what time it will be? For how long for how long did you study? If you are just going to school
One,
and you're staying there for 4.5 hours. Okay.
150 minutes.
No, it's 4.5. So what
Four
will be the
and
timing in
oh,
minutes for 4 hours?
oh, 4 hours will be 240 minutes.
Yes, correct. And half an hour more.
270 minutes.
Correct. Absolutely correct. Okay. So if I say that you are staying in school for 4.5 hours, that means you're staying there for 270 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if I ask you, like, suppose if I give you that you have gone somewhere, okay, and you are just returning back to your home, you are traveling. So it takes almost for you to return back, it takes 360 minutes, okay. So
Yeah.
how will you calculate this time in hours? Okay. So what you are
Yeah.
going to do, if it is given in minutes and you have to know in hours, you simply have to divide that by 60. Okay. So
Yeah.
when you have to convert the minutes into hours, you have to divide by 60. And when you have to convert the hours into minutes over here, then you have to multiply by 60. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now here I want for 360 minutes converted to hours. So what I'll be doing, I will be dividing it by 60. So if I divide this by 60,
Yeah.
what will I get? You can cancel 0, 0. What will you get? 6 times 6 is 36.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So here you are getting 6 times 6. Now this was minutes. Now I wanted in hours. So here this is hour. So how many hours? 6 hours.
6.
Okay. So this 360 minutes, if I divide by 60, I get 6 hours. That means it will take 6 hours for you to come back home. Okay.
Yeah.
Now here also what they have done, 240 minutes is given. So they just divided this by 60. So 240 by 60. You can cancel 0, 0, right? Now do you get 24 in the table of 6? 6 times what you get 24?
6 times 4, you get 24.
Yes, so 6 times 4 you get 24. So this is
Yeah.
4 hours. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so today we will be ending up over here, okay?
Okay.
Now just let me know, did you like the session? Did you understand the
Yes.
concept?
Yes.
Okay. Any doubt to whatever we have done today?
No.
Okay. Were you able to understand the new concept that you were learning today?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, good. So here you will be having the classes where like after every chapter, we will be giving you a mock test also. Okay. First, you
Okay.
will be having many practice questions to practice. Over here in the dashboard, you will be given a user ID and password to access. Okay. Once you log in with your user ID and password, there are many practice sets available for each of the chapters. Like for each of the chapters, we have 4 to 5 practice sets given over there. Okay. We will
Okay.
also make you practice in the class from those sheets, as well as you also need to solve it at home. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
once you are done with all the worksheets, we will be providing a small mock test link to you, which is actually just to check your progress level, how you have understood with the concept and how you are going further. Okay.
Yeah.
So we will be taking a small test to assess that. And again, after we are completed with all the chapters, suppose like there are 7 to 8 chapters or 10 chapters, okay, if we have completed all the chapters, then what we do, we go with the previous year papers, the super classes we call them, okay. So there also we will be making you practice how the questions are appearing in the previous year papers, how you get the concept of how you will be getting in the exam over there, okay, in the
Yeah.
Olympiads and all. So there also you have around like 3 to 4 classes for the super classes over here, where we will be making you practice some more questions, and all the topics questions will be there. It's not only related to one topic. In the end, it will be related to all the topics, because by then we would have completed the syllabus. Okay.
Yes.
Hi,
And
ma'am.
yes, yes,
I'm sorry. I was here to just a couple of questions to what you were talking about. So, for when you say Olympiad, like which Olympiad we are talking about? Because he's in the US, so he cannot actually take Indian
mm.
Olympiad. But is it like IMO? Is it
No,
like
no,
they are
sir.
different?
Yeah, IMO and all these are conducted on an international level. All the Olympiads, whatever we have, this is conducted on an international level. So he can also appear from US.
So from US, it's like he can participate only from the school, right?
Yes, yes. There
Perfect.
are
Okay. So
some there are
thank you.
some Olympiad exams, okay,
Yes.
where the kids can just register individually from the website.
Oh, they can do register from
Yes.
individually.
Yes,
Okay,
they
okay.
can
That'll be
register
great.
individually. Like we have Crest Olympiads over here, where
Mm-hmm.
they can just register individually from the website, and then they can just give the exam online.
Oh,
So
that's great.
you have the
Great.
facility for that also in many Olympiads. Yeah, only for one or two, like we have SOF, IMO, and all those things, where you
Hmm.
have to register from the school. Like
God.
individual registrations are not allowed over there.
And those Olympiads like the Crest and these Olympiads, they are like once a year.
No, like yeah, generally we have once in a year, but for few subjects they also conduct twice in a year.
Twice a year. Gotcha, gotcha. And the course that you are say talking about the chapters and like chapter
Everything
test
will
and
be included.
it will be so around how many total classes do you think it takes?
Like almost like 35 to 40 classes, sir.
35 to 40. And
Yeah.
so I think if he's taking like yeah 2 classes every week, then yeah okay yeah it won't take much time. Like we'll
Yeah,
see
2
1 or 2 classes.
to 3 classes. We also recommend taking 2 to 3 classes, because by that time, like by 4th months, I think they will be prepared to give the exam also. They will be completing the syllabus. And these topics are the same topics that are included in the academics also. Like in
Yeah.
school also, they will be learning the same topics. But yes, the
Mhm.
level for Olympiad is little high. It's little tougher than the normal curriculum, the regular curriculum that we have in school.
Definitely. And thing is like we are from India, and here in the US for elementary education, I think India has by default they have a little tougher
Yes.
compared to what they have in the US. So Olympiad is going to be good anyway, and
Yes.
so that is good. And like meanwhile, when he's doing that, like let's say if he's struggling with a specific topic, let's say fraction or anything, so
Mm.
you can spend more time on that because it's
Yes,
individual class,
yes,
right?
yes. So in that case, what we do is we just adjust with the other classes. If I feel that in some of the topic he is very clear with the concept, so we can
Hmm.
complete that topic very fast, and we can just give one classes, or we can reduce the number of super classes, and we can give that extra class to him. We go with that
Got it.
concept. And
Got it.
like
Got it.
after every class, we recommend the kids to just practice the sets that have been shared in the dashboard. So they need to practice it out. And if they have any doubts, any queries over there, they can come up with the doubts in every class, whatever the next class will be.
Okay, got it.
So
Got
we
it.
will be discussing the doubts first, and then we will be moving on to the next topic or next chapter, whatever it is. Like
Got it.
that. Yeah.
And if we want to do that for like English classes as well, that will be a
Hmm.
separate teacher, or you will be
Yeah.
the one.
Like we have separate teachers for each of the subjects. So
Mm,
English, math, science, anything if you want, they will be giving the demo. And yes, there will be a separate teacher for science. There will be separate teacher for English, like that.
Like that, got it.
Right
Okay,
now,
yeah.
like I am taking here the maths, logical reasoning, Vedic maths, all these classes.
Okay, you're taking math and logical reasoning. So,
Yeah,
got
like in Olympiads also, students are getting questions from both the sections. 30% they get from logical reasoning, and 70% they get from this mathematic ability, numerical abilities.
Oh, you
So
mean that for math Olympiad?
yes, for maths Olympiad, they get
Hmm.
30% questions from logical reasoning. So when
Oh,
we are going with the super classes now, we give them the papers based on those concepts only. So there, the super classes, we have the logical reasoning questions also.
can we also like have additional classes and we pay
Yeah,
extra for those classes?
you have
Like,
the logical reasoning course also going on over here. So if you
yeah.
want to enroll for that course also, you can enroll. So side by side, like he will be learning both the subjects, maths and logical reasoning, both.
Mhm. But he has to go through this entire logical reasoning course. It's
Yeah,
not like he can take few classes, right?
yeah, like if he knows the concept, if he is very clear with those logic, then it doesn't
Hmm.
have any problem, because right now in grade 3, they won't be getting tough questions. They will be getting very simple questions which they can
Hmm.
appear easily. So right
Okay,
now, if you just go for the further like super classes also, then also I think he will be able to do it.
okay,
Because here
got it,
right now they are not getting much more tougher questions or related questions over here. They are
got it.
getting easier.
Yes, yeah, it's grade three. Yeah.
Yeah, and like almost it's 15 questions, 12 to 15 questions they get from logical reasoning section.
Logical reasoning. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
because like here we have almost 8 to 10 chapters. So from each
Hmm.
of the chapters, they are at least getting one question.
Hmm. Oh, got it. Okay, that makes sense. So, okay, yeah. Thank you so much for the
Thank you,
class.
sir. You can talk to the team, sir. You can just confirm. And if still you have any queries and anything, you can talk to them.
Talk to them. Okay, perfect. But if we decide to continue, then you will be the teacher for
Yes.
Vedant, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Like here,
I liked the way you taught, so that
this is
was
the
good.
best thing that here, like whatever they are assigning the teachers for the demo, they are just assigning the same teacher for the classes also.
Exactly, that makes
Very
sense
good.
because if I like
Yeah.
you and I get a different teacher, then what's the point?
Yes. No, this is the best thing that I like about this Olympiad success over here.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I like talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Have
Same
a
here.
good one.
Bye
Bye.
bye.